They told me.
We're gonna live forever, going out on the town tonight. We're gonna live forever, gonna fight if the feeling's right. Oh,
I had
oh.
always wanted.
Did we just write a millennial hit?
Yep.
Fuck. We should produce that.
And then this is the video that everyone's like, man, like
Yeah.
this playthrough's kind of shit, but if you guys get to this one point,
if you guys if you put up with like 20 hours of this shit, you hear the beginnings of Millennial Whoop, let's go out and fight tonight.
that's like the first comment that's like at the top
Yeah,
is like
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
put the time code.
Yeah.
Millennial
This-
Whoop song starts here.
This one video has 10 million
I
views.
guess sin is already gone, and so am I.
Watch the mediocre LP if you'd like, but the whooping begins at here.
Whoa, whoa,
I just
whoa.
wanted to say,
Gonna go out tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gonna fight if the feeling's right.
Kimari,
You sing that for a while, and that's a female vocalist singing that, and then it cuts to a guy who's kind of like half talking, half
I was
singing,
only 7.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Had defeated
Going out with my crew, don't know
and
what
all
to do.
Bell was celebrating.
like lazy rapping.
Looking around, and my eyes land on you, and then back to the woman. Whoa, 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 gonna fight if the feeling's right.
When night came,
God damn it.
it
Fuck.
to me.
The song doesn't go anywhere, but man,
Sin. And now
it just speaks to my whole generation.
It just has to go onto
I
YouTube.
was.
Not YouTube, but iTunes.
I couldn't see.
Get downloaded a bunch.
So I wandered into the town.
And we should probably listen to
Away
Yuna.
from the celebrating crowds,
Yuna, do you got any cool millennial
Yeah.
whooping going on?
where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought sin.
So presumably she saw her father fight Sin,
Kimari,
which must have been rad,
said you were
Probably
the
super
daughter
radical.
of Roscoe.
especially once you see
Remember?
what the final Aeon
At
looked like.
first, I was so scared until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bevel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then.
I'm
Because
a hard ass now.
that was when I knew my
She
father
is
was
too.
dead.
She's
Yeah.
super
And
hard.
I
Oh, yeah.
would never see him again.
Yuna is
Just
resolute.
held me, without saying a word.
It got weird
I
after a
cried
while.
After we got to Besaid too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimari. You stayed. Kimari, thank you.
So your usefulness
Thank you
exists
so much.
somewhere in this story, just not
10
in this part.
Always
10
loved
years
you
ago.
and Horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you. Growing up in Besaid, we always played together, us and Chapu.
Remember that
That's
body
why
we
I was
buried?
always so happy,
Oh.
I think.
Remember the summer of
And when
'92?
you refused to let me become
Remember Spring Break
Summoner,
99?
and I
How
didn't
often in
blame
Final
you.
Fantasies do our party relax
I've
at
always
some
wanted
nice
to
resort
apologize.
by the beach
When you
or
tried to
elsewhere
stop me
where
then,
things are just calm and
I
Well,
was happy.
7,
I could tell
8.
you really
I don't
cared
know about
about
9, 10.
You were like
Not as frequently as fighting a final boss in a nebulous void.
and not as frequently as giant airships under the sand.
Yeah.
brother and sister. What else?
What else? What else?
I love watching you play blitzball, Waka.
And I love your melons, Lulu.
I even love it when
They
you
grow so
scold
big
me.
every year.
I love it when you punish me, Lulu.
Oh.
Really?
My only regret is that you never punished me harder.
The newest
You have all those belts.
star player of the Xanarkand Ames.
I think you're super hot.
I am.
I want to unzip that second short leg of yours.
I want to see just how deep I can get inside Zippy. Is it cool if he participates?
Glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but it's funny. So
Oh,
This
she's
is what it
talking
feels
about
like.
butt stuff.
It's a
No,
much
Titus.
more wonderful feeling than anything I
Oh.
had ever imagined.
Where's the animation just wigged out right there real quick? Like eyes popping. And
Yeah. Face disappears.
Yeah,
Just
lip-
eyeballs in space.
lips stretching and stuff.
I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all. I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that.
Gives it thing back. I totally did not watch your sphere.
What you up to?
Masturbating. Just cranking one out. Nothing else. Just sitting here jilling off. Is there anything in this crevice? No, they never hide anything in their crevices. Like, why model the crevice if you're not going to hide something sweet in there?
Sure is pretty up here. It looks like it's chilly, but kind of warm because of the
Oh,
sun.
yeah.
Ooh, like real brisk. Yeah.
But
One
the
of
sun's
those.
setting, and you're like, fuck, I better get in my tent soon. And you remember that you don't have a tent. Because you're... Well, if you're an adventurer, you're technically homeless.
Oh shit, this place? From the beginning? Oh no, it all came back around.
All came full circle.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no.
Actually, it is an interesting bit of narrative text, because this whole game up to this point has been a flashback with Titus as our narrator. So this whole time, Titus, the narrator, has known what was coming next. Now that we are caught up, we're caught up in a few ways, because for a long time, Titus didn't know what was coming next. The Titus that we were playing as didn't know what was coming next. Now that he's caught up, the Titus we're playing as still doesn't know what's coming next. We don't know. We don't have a narrator. We, the player, don't know what's coming next. And the whole world of Spira, which has been in a cycle of death this whole time, of sin rises, sin is defeated, sin rises. They don't know what's coming next. You know.
That's really cool.
So, in a sense, now that we are caught up, we, the player, our character, and their world are all just a big question mark.
And Orin's drunk. He doesn't know.
When you're a ghost, no, I got drunk even before I was a ghost. Fart. Ruin the moment.
Hey guys, you ever think about how funny farts are?
All the time, brother. Yeah, me too. I think they're pretty funny. I think they're super funny. Yeah, they're funny. Kimari think farts funny too.
Let's go, murder sin.
This may be our last chance.
Titus, you've been telling us the story for 16 hours.
Yeah, we're already invested, buddy. Just fucking...
We were there, remember? You even told us about the monster we fought 15 hours ago.
Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
With the butts? With the you guys remember?
Oh, the rumps?
I think that we should stop.
Talking about butts so much.
Seriously, why did your story have so many points where he pointed out Riku's butt? Just time and again. It had no bearing on the story. You just said also Riku bent over at the waist. You got a good look at her butt. Or Riku was on all fours, scampering on the ground, and you got a good look at her butt.
Sometimes you spoke in like film direction, and you said, cut to low angle, Riku's butt, slow pan up. Why would you say these things?
Alright, now we're in Xanarkand. I'm gonna take the controller for a bit, because
That's cool.
I'm fucking, this game is almost 2 decades old. Fucking old. So there's no point in not spoiling it. We're coming up to a boss called Lady Unaleska. She's the only boss in this game that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She real battle axe?
She's... yeah, a great big zombie battle axe.
Is this where your want of being susceptible to zombie and also being able to heal zombie comes in?
Yes, and you'll see why. It's nuts. There you go. Titus, why is this stupid symbol everywhere?
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
Guess we could call it the near plane, brother.
Just backhands him.
Cause we're so close. Backhands him again.
Yet so far. Like every backhand
Yeah.
is getting more bruised and teeth loosened.
For some reason, Titus learned ally there. I don't know why.
What is ally?
Ally makes your overdrive meter go up when an ally takes a turn. Titus got the first turn there. I also said Orin, and I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm crazy. I mean, I know I a little bit am, but that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
That was just a nice short hallway. Oh god, and there's a cloister of trials coming up.
Fucking cloisters.
I know, where things get moister.
Oh gosh.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
Are you some kind of fucking
I am
zombie?
the summoner Yuna.
Certainly
I come from the land of the
am.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled.
So does your completed Pokédex.
Very good.
No,
You have
wait, I mean your
journeyed
gym badges. Fuck.
Lady Unaleska will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now and bring your guardians with you.
She's really hungry. I mean, eager to meet you.
She's basically hungry. I was a ghost. Holy shit.
I like that little bit of storytelling, like, you know this, but our party's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, they have abilities to scan enemies, and yet they just pass this ghost by.
Yeah. Apparently no one just thought that they'd like throw a phoenix down at his gob.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask.
Look at all these chumps.
I know.
Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin. What was that?
Riku, you don't believe in ghosts.
Our predecessors.
Plus they sounded
She
pre-recorded.
said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is
What's the camera doing? Why is it so drunk?
Yeah.
Why is it giving us all these chests?
Thoughts remain here forever.
I mean, I'm not opposed. I think Orin's got a pretty good chest.
They got tired. You know, there's rump fatigue.
Yeah. And then now maybe they give us Hilks. Oh, I could just click on that save sphere.
Whoa. Waka's so confused.
I don't want you to become a babe. There is no other way.
Look at this Babby Seymour with his Babby Seymour
His
hair.
stupid hair.
Yeah, the beginnings. Seymour origin.
I don't care about them.
Bobby.
I need you, Mother.
Bobby.
I need you, Mother, and Beyblade.
Have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
Riku, you don't believe in ghosts. Unless she didn't go onto the far plane because she believes in ghosts super hard. Then she's just trying to act cool. She's like, oh, they're not really your memories. They're not really your loved ones. They're just your memories. Yeah, so I'm fine. I don't need any of that.
Totally not afraid of ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters, get it? Get it? It's the 1980s. You should be watching Stranger Things Season 2. Do you get it? It's the 1980s. Terminator is playing in theaters, and they're playing Dig Dug and Dragon's Lair in the arcade.
Because it's the 80s. Haven't even had...
It's less egregious. No, it's more egregious than in BoJack, where he drives down the street singing, "It's the 80s."
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Scene-specific music, just a song which is immediately appropriate music. Just music which is talking about what's happening on screen. And like halfway through the fuck,
shit.
oh hey, it's the Cool Bros.
Daddy Pants.
Daddy Pants, 3 Daddy Pantses.
You don't have to do this.
Well, Orin is a honorary Daddy Pants.
Fine, I said my piece.
I'm not gonna try too hard to convince you otherwise.
Let us go back.
Jack just gave up.
Yeah, well, fuck.
You don't gotta do this. Yeah, I do. Alright, fine, I guess you do.
I did what I came here to do. I don't know. I tried my best.
Yeah, give me that Shoe Puff milk.
That was your best, Jack? Yeah, I guess.
Jack never tried very hard.
But I have come to kill grief itself.
That's a line.
Yeah.
To kill grief itself.
That's pretty fucking... That's metal.
I guess that's another Spellgun song. To kill grief itself. But there's late into season 2 of Stranger Things, 11 runs away from home, and they're playing She's a Runaway.
Ah!
Yeah, I know.
Why?
I know.
That's the kind of stuff I hate that. It's like... It's almost like they were writing the script. Like, when that happens, it's like they're writing a script, not just specifically in Stranger Things, but anytime this happens, and they're like, you know what would be great? Is if we played this song while she's running away. Like, wouldn't that be really cool for the song just queued up? And it's like, did you write that? Like, did you write that
so you could use that song?
Yeah, or why? Like, I want to watch season 2 just so I can see it, but it's like, it's such a bummer. Because when I watched season 1, I was like, yeah, this makes me think of all those old horror films that my brother would watch all the time and I would see. But I know that this is, better than a lot of them. But it reminds me how I feel watching them, and I wanted more. I want more of that. I don't want just like, hey, you guys, you're here for the 80s, right? It's like, no, I'm here because it has to be set in the 80s because that's the only way it makes sense to make the film feel the way it does.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff about it that wouldn't quite work in a modern world where there's this monster going around and it's like, oh, this is this fucking monster. Like, you would just film it on your phone. That's the problem with anything set these days, is that Braska canonically used a save sphere.
I was expecting, parade.
Is because anything you set these days, you need to bullshit a reason why their phones aren't working. Yeah. And I hate that. You have to set it at least, in like the late 90s at the latest. For something like that to work. Otherwise, it's like, oh, the monster's giving off an electromagnetic field. The electronics aren't working properly. Whereas in this, it can be, and plus it can be clunky analog shit, which was in all the 80s and late 70s stuff like Alien that they so just jacked themselves off over. Fucking, of course, one of the promotional shots was all 4 of the kids wearing Ghostbusters costumes, which they wear for 5 minutes on Halloween. Here's the thing, they wear those costumes for 5 minutes on Halloween. No one else at school is dressed up for Halloween. They play it off like it's going to be this joke, like, uh-oh, the kids are embarrassed, and nothing comes of it. It just happens because they couldn't think of a way to get Ghostbusters in there. Oh, man, fuck the Duffer Brothers. Yeah, you gotta play Tetris. Yo.
And now I'm watching these little videos just because I'm like, how does this work? It's probably just one of those things that won't really make sense until you get hands-on and play.
Oh, yeah. Then the moment you do, you're like, oh, I get it. With the exception of Doomfist's buttons.
Yeah.
Where, for fuck's sake... Oh, good, give me a safety right here. For fuck's sake, just put his fire on the one button and his punch on the other.
The great thing about her orbs is they bounce around.
Really?
Yeah, like So like she'll shoot at the ground, bounce, and so just that.
Oh wow!
That it doesn't doesn't go through or anything.
Oh fuck! You can. Yeah, it's like a grenade.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing Overwatch has to a grenade. Like, if you know somebody ducks into a room, it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Frag out.
Or, like...
Straight into a boss fight.
Or chasing people down a hallway.
Yeah.
Like, down just a corridor, and that ball's just going, probably the same speed as they are. Just
yeah.
And, it's just one of those psychological things where your first instinct is run away from the threat, but then...
But it's still chasing you.
Instead of running left or something.
But then you're in this unfortunate position of like, okay, if I dodge left, so this is an interesting fight because we're fighting on these platforms, and we can move to any of them, and it's to our advantage to do that because this thing will use like a big swipe, and it can hit anything directly in front of it, but not behind it. But throughout the fight, it will seed these platforms with mines, which will explode on certain turns. And basically wipe anyone out who's on them. But we're fast as fuck, so I think we're just going to tear this guy apart.
I think that this is the kind of stuff that should have been in the game from, like, hour 2.
Oh, yeah. They should have been doing more like this throughout the entire game.
Like, they should have been building you up to this, to teach you this shit. And it should, like, that would make it a lot more fun. It's a bummer.
Counterattacks when hit. Okay. And you can decide where to move them as well. Move her here, I guess. We're in, do your thing. Hit it really hard, that's your thing.
Now I'm gonna take it out on this guy.
Oh, wait. Fuck. Protect. Oh, he doesn't quite have his limit break. Shit.
Come on, Titus.
Get with the times, man. My potion to help Yuna survive.
Thank you.
Oh, she didn't get hit last time. Shit.
Now I got hit. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, babe. She's evading like a boss.
Yeah, that was awesome. So I see that attack got those 3, and
yeah,
they were all safe anyway. But
yeah,
Orin was extra safe.
Yeah, he was all the way behind. So when Orin attacks, it should miss both of them. Before he attacks, though, I wonder if I can armor break this thing. Damn.
Aw.
Still, I'm doing good damage to it. Shit!
Jeez.
Okay. Didn't expect that. Chug this X potion.
Go.
No.
Oh shit, no, I see what it does. It just turns the face a certain direction. It doesn't turn this to face whomever hit it. Okay. With my... where? Okay.
So now you just have to remember, or are they always going to be pulsing?
They're going to be pulsing, and if you look on the turn order, you see 1 and 2. Those represent the mine, so those are going to explode next.
So you just have to, I just
need
there.
to not, yeah, I need to not be, I can be there right now, but if I'm there when those turns come up, which is, immediately after this, I'm fucked.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really should have implemented this kind of stuff way earlier.
It already has a lot of interesting boss fights, but they could have done stuff like this way more often. Sweet. New overdrive.
Nice. How many do you get? Like, how many?
He gets 4.
And how do you earn them?
With him, it's just using his overdrives.
Yeah. Orin, it's
finding those spheres. Wakkas, you need to win in Blitz. Yeah, in Blitz Blarf.
So he never gets any.
Never gets any. You don't know the half of it, brother. Let's see. Ah, if I do this, I can attack him and then use an overdrive. Shit. Comrade. Okay. Oh, sweet, Mega Potion.
Nice.
Do it, buddy. I'm gonna have Yuna move. To where though? Here. Feels really weird, barf!
Am I dead?
I feel dead.
Yeah.
Just home run swing this thing to death. You know what? That's not the. Oh well. If it had given him Berserk, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, that would have been great. He's just like, well, I'm pissed now.
Yeah. I was just gonna attack you every turn anyway. Then these two could be just. These two could be just pure healers.
Just boning in the corner while Orin's pissed off. Is that it?
Not quite. It has fairly high defense and magic. Okay, that could have been bad. It has fairly high defense and magic defense, but not so bad. You still get good damage on it.
There you go, buddy. There you go, baby boy.
Shit, Yuna's gotta move. Can she? No, she can't. She's gotta get out of there. There.
If only you could, like, kick the bombs back at the enemy, like Bomberman style.
Oh, yeah.
Really fuck with it. You wouldn't understand.
Which, again, is something they could have done here. If, like, you're in the glyph, but it hasn't blown up yet,
You
attack it and knock it
yeah.
away. Reward you for living dangerously. Fuck, I gotta get Protect on Orin. There we go, buddy. Hit yourself one more time.
Is it only gonna attack like that right in front? Is that how it's working? Like,
Yeah,
it just seems-
so-
oh fuck! But then it just uses its tail on.
Well, that's the
Orin?
thing. When it uses its tail, it positions itself to face one of us. And when it does that, it's fixed into that position. So it would remain fixed in this position even if everyone was behind it until it used Berserk Tail.
On like Titus, then it would look at Titus.
Yeah, look at Titus.
Oh, okay.
Or, so if I were to reposition everyone behind it, which I can't do now because Orin has Berserk on, I can make it so that it can't hit anybody until it uses Berserk Tail again. Actually, it's good that he has
So Orin just got unlucky that it used Berserk Tail on it like twice in a row. Or not twice in a row, but just
because it
the
could
last
target
2 times it used it.
Yeah.
Do you take less damage in Berserk too, or is it just purely a boost to your strength?
It's just a boost to your strength. Sometimes you take more damage.
Yeah,
in
that's what I
Berserk.
thought. Yeah, that's...
I don't think that's the case here, but I do believe that in some Final Fantasies you take more damage in Berserk. Fortunately, it's just making Warren hit like a goddamn truck.
I feel like some games, maybe Final Fantasy or not, like, I don't know if Final Fantasy has like a lockdown on the title Berserk, you know, for the status effect, but I also feel like it would make you attack randomly, like confuse.
I do feel like I've played at least one RPG where that was the case.
That sucked.
Yeah.
Like confuse and Berserk, basically in one shitty package.
Yeah. Bad Breath often does both of those to you. That's fucking radical, brother.
I mean, but in real life, doesn't it? You know, if someone's comes on the bus and they got that really bad breath,
it makes you mad and you just start punching everyone around.
You're confused.
He's just throwing haymakers left and right.
The hall of the
And you're like, why aren't you getting out of the way? A haymaker's a great big swing.
Yes.
It was just an awe.
Those haymakers. Oh, we never solved the problem. There's more level 4 key spheres. You can go back and get Ultima if you want.
What do you mean, no final Aeon?
What?